You're on Free Talk Live, James.
Yes, sir. I actually have a question for you guys on how to approach a situation. I'm going to be a little bit vague as to not oust myself, but
right.
I work in sales, and I've been at this particular company for about a year now. And before this, I was in the Army, so I have this thing about pride and doing things right. But I've kind of recently discovered that my bosses are stealing from the company. And
they're doing some what?
Stealing from the company.
Stealing from the company. What they're doing is they're brokering these deals with our customers, and they're bartering. They're using our product for personal gain. They'll, you can have this, our product, if you'll give me that item that you personally own that I really like. And, we use it as part of the deal, stays off the book. Having been there for just a year, not looking to start World War III or get fired, which the type of company I'm realizing that I'm with, I have no idea how to approach it. I cannot stay silent. I'm not the type of guy that'll just let this type of thing go on around me. I believe that, by staying silent, I become a part of it. Mm-hmm. But I'm absolutely clueless as to how to approach this because both the bosses are pretty high up.
Is there anyone in the company above these two bosses? So meaning like, is it a national or regional company to where they have, like your boss and then your boss has...
No, we have one boss above them, but we're the 7th largest company in the nation of what we are. So we're pretty big.
Okay.
And these guys are just, one guy is one step below the head honcho, and the other is just below him.
I would go to the head honcho, if that's even possible. I don't know if you have a way to directly communicate with that person.
I can. I have the ability, and I thought about it, and he's completely oblivious. He actually spoke in a meeting of how these are great men that would never do anything like that.
Yeah.
What if you get direct proof and then confront them with it?
Confront them or confront the boss?
Confront them and be like, if you don't stop this, then I will take it to the boss.
You what? I'm sorry, sir?
I've confronted them.
How did that go?
It's been very uncomfortable since then.
All right. And so you confronted them.
I let them know. I let the highest of the two know. I did not condone it. I did not feel it's ethical. I don't feel it's right. He tried to justify it, put a really good sales spin on it. He's been doing it for a long time. He talked about how, his father was in the business and his father's father was in the business. So it's just like he doesn't feel that it's unethical. It's just what they do.
Just the way it goes. The way the game's played.
Yeah. And I said, I can't stand by and say nothing. So this is me saying something to you. And he's like, basically said, this is just the way it is. And
now, just to clarify something, what you're saying they're doing, is it illegal or is it just they're kind of not really following the rules of how to sell for the company?
I believe it's illegal. I'm not 100% certain. They're saying, I saw this really nice item in your vehicle, and if you give that to me, I will give you a better deal. And so, the company loses money. They have personal gain and getting the item that they really wanted.
It could be considered embezzlement, I suppose.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I would suggest,
I'm not an attorney,
since you've already confronted them, I would again suggest going to the head guy.
Yeah, you have nothing to lose at this point.
If he doesn't give you a satisfactory response, I would call every media outlet in the area.
Do you have proof, though?
I could probably get proof.
Well, you'd want to do that before you do either of Daryl's suggestions. Yes. Before going to the boss, before going to the media, you'll need to have proof for sure. And James, I wish you the best, and I thank you for the call tonight. Let us know if you can. Let us know how it plays out, will you?
I've called in a few times. I'll definitely touch base with you. But I'm starting school in December or January again. So
school for what?
I'm actually going to study for speech pathology. I want to be a speech therapist.
Neat. Hey,
cool.
James, thanks for the call tonight, man. I do appreciate hearing from you.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.